Hello, and welcome to the podcast. I'm your host Fizz, and with me today is my co-host Sai. Hey Sai, say Tran.
Tran.
Zishin. Now, this week we've been talking about The Office quite a bit. You're quite a big fan, are you not, Sai?
I would say so. I've seen the show a few dozen times.
Yeah, same. I mean, what are we at now? Like 30, 40? Something like that.
Look, I've sunk so much time into this goddamn show. I just can't describe it.
I know. It's been my life for probably 5 years. Like, I think I've spent more time watching The Office than I have doing anything else. Probably sleeping, eating, all of it added up. It doesn't even come close to it.
Yeah, it's like 1/3 of your life you spend sleeping. The other 2/3 has got to be watching NBC's The Office, I suppose.
NBC's The Office.
Is it NBC?
Yeah, it's NBC.
Okay. Looks
So
a fool on my own podcast.
I mean, both people here are quite retarded.
It's the concept of the show. The top line of the show pitch was, "We are retards."
Yeah, we are
Talk.
retards. I mean, yeah, that's what we are. We are retarded. Anyway,
True.
Sai, if you could pick 3 characters from The Office that would be your favorite, what would they be?
My top 3?
Your top 3.
Okay, looking at like consistency, I would say
Yeah.
number one's got to be Dwight, right?
Yeah.
Dwight essentially carries the show for the last 3 seasons.
Mm.
And
Like, you
Go on.
could almost say he's in a way a replacement Michael. Like, in my opinion, Andy, when Michael leaves in season 8 and 9, his character just goes down the toilet. He's nowhere near a Michael. But Dwight,
completely.
yeah, at this time his character develops. Although in season 6 he loses his chance of being manager when he fires the gun. It's almost like in season 8 and 9 he's almost maturing in a way. Like, maturing to the role of manager, which he ultimately receives at the end of season 9. And I like this character development, in my opinion.
I think the writers definitely understand the sympathy that had grown for Dwight. Like, you look at the first 2 seasons, and Dwight is kind of a bit of an excuse to make a joke, right?
Exactly.
But we see a lot of emotional connection kind of get created as the show drives on. With Angela cheating on him with... who's it with? With Andy. I was backwards, isn't it?
It's with Andy.
I'm a fake fan.
Yeah. But when you compare that with the British Office and the entire series of the show, season 1 and 2, which is all it ran for, Gareth, the character they based Dwight on, he was there was no sympathy for him. He was just a dickhead, right?
Yeah, not at all.
Like, he was just the antithesis to Tim, which was, the basis for Jim. And he was made to be hated, whereas Dwight was originally obviously made to be hated and to, be made fun of. He grew on us, right? Like, NBC
I feel like
knew
the
this.
show... The Office, as far as like an arc, was way more planned out, I feel. Like, Gareth had no future,
Exactly.
right? He had a fake European girlfriend, and just him reacting to just Tim doing stuff, right? But I feel like on the US, they had a plan for Dwight, or at least they kind of had to, seeing the very positive reception the character had.
In fact, I think in season 9, the episode "The Farm" was originally meant to be a pilot for an upcoming NBC spin-off series of The Office called "The Farm," but obviously, as many people know, that episode absolutely flopped, and it
kind of
sucked. It sucked, to say the least.
It was a nice Oscar Dwight dynamic, though. It was cool to see him kind of isolated.
Yeah.
Because like the only time you see Oscar and Dwight together is kind of in the context of Angela.
When Angela hires Dwight's friend. I can't remember his name right now. What is it?
Kurt?
Sorry. Kurt.
Is it Kurt?
Oh, it might be. Yeah, I think it might be Kurt. I don't know. To obviously do a Tonya Harding onto Oscar for sleeping with the senator. It's almost like they form, Dwight saves Oscar, right?
Yeah.
He tells Oscar about the almost Tonya Harding that's about to happen, and he
The
saves him.
kneecapping
I think that's
with
where
the Jersey Mike sub.
yeah, the kneecap. Yeah, in the sub. It could have been a very different ending of to season 9 if Kevin actually took the sandwich, which he was going to do.
Exactly.
But,
with the accent.
yeah.
I'm Oscar
Yeah.
Martinez.
with the accent, I am Oscar Martinez.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
interesting, kind of a role reversal, because it feels like a very Dwight thing to do, like hire a hitman, and it feels like a very Angela thing to do to stop.
Yeah,
it, right?
exactly.
It shows how much the characters
Yeah,
melded
exactly.
into each other as the show went on.
Yeah, because obviously, like, throughout the show, Angela and Dwight, though it's almost like they drift further apart at times, they're really drifting closer together.
Oh, for sure.
Because, yeah, during their times when they are separated, they're almost exactly the same, you know. Angela with her cats, and Dwight on his farm with Mose. They're isolated. They have no one else in their lives. Obviously, when Angela meets the senator, she is still almost isolated because there's no romance in the relationship for obvious reasons, with him being gay. So, without each other, they're isolated and they almost have nothing. But together, they match each other.
Yeah. We should quit podcasting
They're
and write
perfect for each
office
other.
video essays. They go crazy.
What would you say your other top 3 characters are, or the 2 that you haven't listed?
Okay, Dwight number 1, obviously.
Yeah.
And gonna say Michael number 2.
Mm.
I know I just said Angela, but I'm gonna say Michael now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the main reason people stayed for hating the later seasons is a lack of Michael.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
That's like the number 1 calling card of why is 8 and 9? Why season 8 and 9 are bad? Oh, because no Michael. End discussion. Right?
Yeah. Although,
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
he's the core character of the show. He is kind of the driving force behind what makes The Office as a setting like so silly.
Yeah.
Because without Michael, I reckon Dwight, who would never have, sprouted off to his own person.
Yeah. And I think they try and get Andy to almost become a Michael in a way, but it just, in season 8 and 9, but to me, it just, he turns back into season 3 Andy, the annoying Andy. The one that,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
But we've seen Andy be mature, so it's
Yeah.
kind of a weird,
It's,
like when season 8 starts,
yeah.
and it like pans up to Andy at the desk, it's like an obvious change in character. It's like, it's such a knee-jerk kind of
Yeah.
transition.
I
from
think it's one of the,
being a pretty goofy guy to just being a total goofball,
yeah.
to use a technical term.
Yeah. It's one of the only degenerations of character that we actually see in the show. And another one that I would say, this character is also in my top 3, by the way. But Toby, right? We see him, he starts off, I mean, he obviously starts off as, a loner, Toby, recent divorcee. But he ends the show as lonely, no one in his life, nothing. Right? He doesn't gain anything. He doesn't go through any character growth. Well, I mean, he goes through character growth
not at all.
through the show,
Yeah.
but he ends up where he began, with no one, with nothing, still hated, right? There's, yeah.
I feel like the show falls victim to what a lot of shows do that kind of stretch on for a very long time, which is the characters kind of become their traits.
Yeah, like,
Instead of having that, like, I think it's called like Flanderization, based on how Ned Flanders like used to be in like the very early Simpsons seasons. Was like just a normal guy
Yeah.
who just happened to be a Christian and happened to be left-handed.
mm,
But as the show went on, he kind of got reduced into just being a radical Christian, because that's his calling card. That's who he is.
yeah,
Which is fine for a cartoon. It's a bit tiresome, obviously, but for a show, like you look at a character like Kevin, who at
yeah.
the start is just
He,
kind of sad,
yeah,
but not overly stupid. Like when he's with Aaron in like the later seasons, he's just so objectively idiotic.
yeah. He becomes like a satire version of himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like when on the poker night episode,
Mm.
where they're in the warehouse gambling. Is it called poker night?
Yeah, Poker Night. That's it.
Poker night. Yeah, we see him like
Last
talk how he won,
episode
like,
of season
the,
2.
the-
Yeah,
Exactly. He won the deuce to sevens poker tournament. He's like a very serious person, and then it cuts back to him later saying, "Oh, I suck at poker."
yeah,
But you look at a scene like when Kevin's trying to like route the phone calls when who's it? Is it Aaron's on leave or something?
Yeah, when Aaron's
Like-
on leave.
Yeah, it's I know it's a bit of folly.
Oh no, it's
but it really
when
reduces-
Pam's on leave, I think. Wait,
And Pam's on leave. That's it.
yeah,
Because Jim keeps looking up to see him.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But honestly, I mean, I can't help but love Kevin. Like, I mean, the comedy that Kevin gives, if it was in any other show, for some reason, that show would just be unbearable. But for some reason,
Oh, for
because
sure.
because it's in The Office, and because there's just something about him, some form of charm that just no other character seems to have, just in any show. For some reason, I can't help but love him. You know?
Yeah, he's well, I think the main part is we see him as kind of the season 1, 2, and 3 Kevin.
Yeah,
His character's established before it can get just totally absurd.
exactly.
I feel like if out of the gate, Dwight was a maniac, Jim was, I don't know, Jim is pretty consistent.
Yeah.
And you know, Angela was a complete fiend, and Kevin was a complete idiot. The show would just be too big of a caricature to watch.
Yeah.
I think thankfully, you know, it generates very slowly, which is a funny way to express, you know, your gratitude for a show. But
Yeah, I agree. It's like, yeah, not many other shows. Well, I mean, there are some exceptions. Not many other shows like have such a great progression. Like generally in other shows, when characters become almost satirical versions of themselves, it's just like it gets hard to watch almost. Like it's not funny,
for sure.
jokes don't land, and it's like the time for the end of the show. Like I don't know,
like Family Guy.
yeah, Family Guy. Like if you say Family Guy, like Peter Griffin, he just becomes like seasons.
He becomes a walking top 10 Peter Griffin funny moment video.
Exactly. He's turned into a walking, talking OkBuddyRetard meme. But yeah,
And it feels like also okay. This is my main rag on Family Guy. They tend to like try to imitate pop culture and like speak to the kids.
but they
But
just
they seem to be always 3 months behind.
yeah they just fail. Although then again, I don't know if it was during like they wrote this during the actual like popularity of Among Us or the renaissance of the comedy
Renaissance.
of Among Us, but that Family Guy Among Us reference, it hit me deep, and I think it hit a lot of us.
How do
very
I-
deep.
How do I express this to you, Felix? It's not real. That's not real.
Wait, what? It's not real?
That's fan made.
Oh, it's fan made. Jeez, that was a good fan animation.
When he says like, "This is worse than the time I was sus," that's not real.
What? It's not real?
Yeah,
Really?
we'll roll the clip right now.
Oh yeah. Okay. Roll the clip. Roll the clip.
Boy, this is worse than the time I was sus.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely green. Boy, let me tell you, he was eyeing that drip the whole time. Caught him in the act. I chose brown because it's the color of poo.
You see how it's like he's covered in shit and it's not very well edited? That made a big tip off that it wasn't Fox Studios working.
Damn
on
it.
That
Damn, I thought it was real. Damn.
Yeah, notice he's wearing Jordans as well.
The Among Us dream.
We're recording this without actually having seen the clip live due to the magic of editing. So if he's not wearing Jordans, then I'm gonna look at big.
No, yeah, he's wearing Jordans.
Yeah,
Is that
he's covered
Stewie next to him?
blood.
Yeah, I think it's Stewie next to him. Yeah.
I picked brown because of poo.
I always thought that was
Oh,
real.
jeez.
Damn it.
No, it's not real.
All
I
right.
feel like to kind of counter that point, Parks and Rec is a show I love greatly.
Mm.
I would even say it's better than The Office in some respects.
In some respects, I think, notably, okay, I don't want to say character development, but then again, I do. Like,
Well, that's kind of my point. Is that
yeah.
we mentioned that these characters in The Office become caricatures, but I feel like for the entirety of Parks and Rec, all the characters are complete caricatures.
Yeah, like Ron Swanson.
Like Ron Swanson, but yeah, best example.
Yeah. He's just
he doesn't just grow distasteful for government. We know from the start he's like a staunch libertarian,
yeah.
and he doesn't become more extreme. I think he becomes more accepting.
Yeah, I
But
think
he starts off as just this incredibly wacky guy.
yeah, he becomes progressive, I think, as the show progresses.
Goddamn Democrat.
Whiptard. Yeah. But yeah, I think he grows like progressiveness as the show progresses. But he's still he's still a libertarian. He still hates the government. He still Ron Swanson. He doesn't change.
I
Same
mean,
with
he joins the private sector, doesn't he? In, like,
yeah,
the
like
seventh
he
season?
creates
spoilers for
oh yeah, spoiler alert. Ooh, he creates his own construction business. Is it?
Damn, we didn't give a Family Guy fake scene spoiler.
Damn it! Now people are gonna know it's what's not going to happen in the next episode of Family Guy.
I expect just Peter Griffin just to say something like, "Hey kids, isn't that TikTok?" Or just I don't know why.
Just
I
like
don't watch the show actively. He's just gonna say like "suck my balls, lol," which reminds me of the time when I was on TikTok.
yeah.
You know.
I feel like most Family Guy comedy is just randomly generated at this point. Like it's
Yeah,
just
it's
so
like-
random. Like, hey
You know
Lois,
those tweets.
uh,
God.
hey Lois, this reminds me when I was selling meth with Brian Cranston, like something like that. You know, it's just randomly generated. Like,
It feels like those tweets where it's like, "I forced a bot to watch 1,000 hours of Family Guy content," and here's the script it wrote.
but it would always give perfect Peter Griffin cutaways because they're all equally just nonsensical.
Yeah, Stu would get hit by a car, and he'll say, "This reminds me of the time that I was the lead singer of the Pixies," or something.
What does that mean?
Pixies like a rock band.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
All right. Speaking of Peter Griffin, Sai, we've been getting a lot of requests to cover the content on this a subreddit by the name of OK. Is that Buddy Retard? Yeah. OK Buddy Retard. It's a
Yeah, we're obviously very unfamiliar with this subreddit.
yeah. I think I've only been there like once or twice, maybe. But
Yeah, exactly. Haven't accrued thousands and thousands of karma from posting shitty memes on that fucking site.
No, I definitely have not accumulated over 30,000 karma on OkBuddyRetard, but yep, definitely haven't. Anyway,
OkBuddyRetard to me is such an interesting kind of display of how irony can blossom
exactly.
into something beautiful and then just completely rot and start to just become decrepit.
Yeah, to be honest, it has deteriorated rather of recent, but yeah, in its
It had its heyday, had an influx of retards come and like germinate a subreddit.
I know.
And it had all these big YouTubers cover it.
Yeah, I
And
think
people who think they understand. I'm not an irony expert, but people who think they understand how the formats work just spam the post with top text, bottom text memes.
yeah, and like
Like "Hello Dracula" from the hit movie Transylvania, and it's a picture of Porky Pig.
like yeah, it's not funny. I mean, I think that's past the point of irony and just into the realm of shitposting where there is no like effort. There's nothing. Just yeah.
It's not shit posting. It's like it's kind of the classical music of irony.
What do you mean by that?
It's just so refined and
Yeah.
so kind of boiled
yeah.
down to the pure essence of what irony is.
Yeah, exactly. Like if we for example just have a look at top this year. Let's see here. We have
Yeah, I've got an example for you.
yeah.
Okay. For audio listeners, which is all of you, we're going to do a segment now where we describe the memes.
All right.
So it says, a search bar at the top, guy dying clip art. And then there's top text, bottom text, which says, when the gum is, and then bottom text, gum too minty. Laughing emoji. Like, we're laughing, but it's just... it's hard to say it's too far, because I feel like the whole subreddit is too far.
Yeah.
This is just like an imitation of irony.
Yeah. Okay, I have one here. Okay, this one to me is golden. This is I would put this in the S tier if I was to rank all OkBuddyRetard memes. We have title, What the Fuck America? And the meme is top text, WTF, only bottom text. Only 400 people voted. And now the graphic we have is the 2020 presidential election results with Biden on 224 electoral college votes and Trump on 213. Now, if you take the sum of both of these numbers, we get approximately 437, which is a bit over 400, obviously, but you get the gist. And now the joke here is that the sum total of the electoral college votes is actually the sum total of all people that have voted. So a retard has obviously taken the irony to the extreme and has assumed that only 400 people have voted. I love it.
That's like a certified hood classic.
Exactly.
OkBuddyRetard post. Everyone's seen that post. Everyone knows it.
Yeah.
It's up there with the guys, like the truck full of Smash guitars. And it's like, we did it, guys.
No
No
more
more
Reddit
Reddit broadcasts.
Exactly. Although
Which might be it might be top all time.
yeah,
Not sure.
I think it
Top
is.
of all
It's
time?
top all time.
Either that or like fucking Peter Griffin having sex or something stupid.
No, yeah, it's top all time. Second is Black Emoji World Record. Third is Wholesome. Yeah, Wholesome 100. Reddit National Anthem by the Redditors.
I can't stand that post, honestly. I can't sit through it. I know what it is. Black Emoji Speedrun. I watch at least 5 times a day just to get.
Oh yeah.
I watch it to wake up in the morning.
Although, if you actually watch the video, it's actually quite controversial because he actually skips. If I look through the video, he does actually skip 1 or 2 emojis, I think.
I think he understands that they're not going to be able to be altered. There we go.
Yeah, that's true. Another one of my favorites, I have to say. Austin, I understand that your mum is in the hospital, but please attack in the clan war. If you don't, you will be demoted. I mean, it's certified hood classic. Gotta love it. It's brilliant.
Yeah, well, these are all from like, I say SE 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago.
Yeah, I think this is before PewDiePie covered it on Meme Review.
PewDiePie ruins
I think.
everything.
And yeah, that's what
First
people say when
bridges,
he.
now this.
Yeah, when he like made that meme review, it just got an influx of like, I'm gonna say 9-year-olds that didn't understand it and just posted piss shit cum memes.
People take the repeating of the last word of the top text too far. I think
That's
sometimes
true.
it's fun.
Yeah. Okay, got a good one. This is a classic, but it's one of my favorites. In the background, we have a picture of the Akinator. Top text: does your character, bottom text, have a slight curve to his/her cock?
I think it works on several levels there.
Yeah, like we got the physiology of the male genitalia,
For real.
always a classic. Then we got the his or her cock, which is just elevates it.
It's how Akina says it, right, in the actual like is it like a website?
Oh. Does he ask if you have a slight curve
No,
to your cock?
like the his her thing.
Oh,
makes it
yeah,
authentic.
his her, yeah. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I'm not sure actually. I haven't actually experienced that line of questioning.
There's got to be a way. Like, which like person in pop culture or like made up character has a curved cock or slightly curved cock in this instance?
Okay, I'm glad we're finally getting to the real questions.
Yeah.
Let's think.
I mean, yeah, I cannot think. Oh no, then again, ducks have corkscrew-shaped penises.
Yeah, well, isn't that
So-
evolutionary? Because like the women.
Yeah, it's like the women ducks like adapted to have like rape-proof vaginas, and then the male ducks adapted to have rape penises.
Adapt. What's the Bear Grylls saying? Improvise,
it's
adapt,
improvise, adapt, overcome. Yeah. Overcome.
Jeez, overcome. It's a very mature podcast.
I love it. I love it. Anyway.
This is my favorite.
Okay, buddy, retard.
It's also from 1 year ago. It's an unfortunate teen getting his head slammed into a locker by a bully. And the text says, "Listen here, bud, XA12. Tell your dad to post more big chungus on his Twitter." It's
Speaking of big chunk. God. Yeah, go on.
I was gonna say it's a good pop culture reference. Like it works in several.
Yeah,
levels.
it is.
A new OKBR user would have put a picture of Elon laughing in the bottom right, and they would have said, "Elon when his kid gets bullied because his Twitter account." So they would have made the joke less intricate and more like
Yeah,
overt.
oversaturation is not funny, I have to say.
Not at all.
Like, these old Okay Buddy Retard memes, if you look at all of them, they're all just simple. They get to the point and they're funny, right? Like the first one, I stole all of the guitars, normal Reddit broadcasts. Like, that's funny.
It replies you don't
doesn't have to
understand
be...
that Reddit broadcast is primarily just people playing the guitar, right?
Yeah. But, like, today, what do we have?
If it was made today, it would have been a clip of a guy playing guitar, and it's me when I see Reddit broadcast. And the guy's like breaking guitars, and we would put him in a van, I think. It's like a more self-explanatory joke.
Yeah. Like, it's not funny.
One of my favorites is it's a video of American Dad, where Stan Smith doesn't wake up, and the caption is Nevada ballot counters getting ready for a hard day's work, and it's like 45. It's the whole intro, but Stan Smith doesn't leave bed. It's like one frame. I'll actually put it in the video just to for good reference. This is the one meme we're gonna show. The rest can be audibly explained.
Enjoy.
We'll let it play for 45 seconds. Just silence.
Listening to Good Morning USA.
While you watch, enjoy. I'll do Family Guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Conway Twitty.
I love how absolutely no one is going to get that reference, but
only true Family Guy fans are going to understand that intricate joke. I'm just creating more work for myself in post, honestly.
Oh my god. It's going to be a fun time to edit.
Oh my god. So yeah, it's interesting to see kind of the fall from grace of a subreddit that was already plummeting away from grace at a fucking terminal velocity.
Yeah, it's
it
might seem
so
odd
stupid.
to
Top today, 14 hours ago, it's gotten 20k upvotes. It's the bruh emoji, and it's me when girl avatar replies to me in the comments. That's not funny.
Yeah, it's not funny.
Or this one here, 9k. It's okay, unretard for a sec. You guys didn't actually do my mom in the butt, right? Obviously, it's a rip-off of the other one.
Yeah, it's a rip-off. You see, that would actually be funny
if it was original.
If it was original. Yeah, exactly. Or like all these new memes are just using new like images for the same text, for the same context. I would say.
Okay.
Like, there's no originality.
This one's pretty funny. It says it's the Tokyo Olympics.
Yeah. That's good.
Symbol like Tokyo 2020, and the text says, "Why is Tokyo still campaigning? Biden won," which is pretty funny.
yeah, that's good. I'll give that. That one belongs in the old Okay Buddy Retard, I have to say.
The classic.
Like it's a classic. Like even though it's from 19 hours ago, as of now, it's a classic. Like it's beautiful.
Monkey at McDonald's. What will he order? I think he will order McBanan, bruh.
Jeez. Hero Brian deniers be like, it's probably just world generated, with a giant penis made out of pink and magenta wool. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Man, I just doom scroll this, honestly. I just set my mouse like auto scroll, quite slow, and I'll just stare at my screen for hours and just soak in the retardation through pure power of osmosis.
It's good cleansing, I have to say. Like,
Yeah, you spend long hours doing actual schoolwork. You gotta release the brain cells.
exactly. You gotta retard for a second. Like at school, you unretard, but here, just gotta get the retard back on.
Exactly. I mean, how else are you gonna enjoy these epic memes, such as that's the guy, officer. He let the dogs out. With a stock image of a man pointing.
Jeez, it's not very original, I have to say.
Oh, not at all.
Hey, Sai.
What's up?
Sai, just on the topic of Reddit, I have a question.
Reddit?
Can you say seg?
Seg?
Way. Now, another popular subreddit is this subreddit Would You Rather. Now, I have a few questions for you, Sai, and you're more than welcome to obviously ask me
Oh,
some.
I'm excited. I'm actually looking at the Google Doc right now. We have several.
Oh, wow. Wait,
I mean,
really?
no, it's organized.
oh.
What?
Oh, what the hell? Yeah. That's so crazy. Didn't actually see that.
Yeah.
Know.
Fire away.
I definitely cannot see your cursor right now. But Sai,
Cursor?
would you
No,
rather
Christian
100?
elsewhere. Good joke, Sai. Future Sai, put a good jokes tally in the top right of the corner.
Hey, Future Sai, don't do that. Don't do that, Future Sai. I mean,
Cut out. I'm gonna put in like a little thing that says I don't take orders or something.
you're just giving yourself more pain for the post edit.
Exactly. Cut
Okay.
back in.
So, Sai, would you rather $100,000 today, $250,000 a year from now, or $1 million 5 years from now, or $5 million 15 years from now?
I actually did my tarot card reading yesterday. It says I'm dying of a heroin overdose in 2 years, so I better take the money now and spend it on not heroin.
So, wait, does this mean that your heroin overdose is taking 2 years to kill you? So,
No, I think I just do a reasonable amount of heroin 2 years, and then I just fuck up one day. You know, the scale isn't zeroed out properly. Just fuck.
Like you've already scheduled out the date of your heroin overdose.
Yeah. I'll follow my footsteps. My hero Tom from Talking Tom, who died. Meme on screen now.
We were all devastated to hear the passing of Talking Tom. 5 second silence, please. Thank you.
Really brings a tear to your eye.
Preston.
Right, back to the laughing. Okay. Okay, I think I would say $250,000 a year from now. I think.
Yeah.
If I can't
that's
turn
good,
$250,000 into $1 million in 4 years, then what the fuck am I doing, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, in 5 years from now, you're gonna have
A wife and kids.
most likely, a wife and kids, a job,
A mortgage.
Yeah, like I mean, I have a wife and kids right now that I want one day, but yeah, I would say yeah, I would have to say 250,000 a year from now as well. I mean, if you're taking 5 million 15 years from now, sure, you might be, reasonably set up for life 15 years from now, but if you don't already have a job and like a purpose in life 15 years from now, what are you doing?
Then again, right? 1 million is only 10 times 100,000. That's some basic maths for you, Fizz. And if we do the maths, right? Just get a calculator up. If I can't turn 100 grand into $1 million in 2,000 days, what am I doing?
Yeah, you're retarded.
Yeah, exactly. I deserve to be on the podcast.
Exactly.
Oh, hang on. We didn't evaluate that we're actually going to have a different name for the podcast each episode.
Oh yeah. Listeners, if you did not already realize from what Sai just said, we will have a different name for the podcast every episode. I think this episode we are called the Fishingcast, I believe.
Yeah. We are actually avid fishers, I think. Felix, what is the
Yeah,
biggest biggest fish that you've ever pulled out of the ocean with a piece of twine and a carbon fiber rod?
Well, I in my long fishing career, I have pulled 2 fish out of a body of water. I have pulled out a trout one
That's
time
crazy.
when I was younger, and I have also pulled out, I think it was a boxfish. I think that's what they're called.
Boxfish,
It's
that
the
sounds made
relative
up.
of the. No, I'll check right now. Future Sai, get a photo of a boxfish up so our viewers can see. Yeah,
Wow,
boxfish.
it's so ugly.
I pulled a boxfish up, and it's like poisonous and can kill you. So I was very sad.
God damn it. We're
But-
this close, guys.
yeah.
Viewers, we're this close.
Yeah, if it was, I was as retarded back then as I am today, we would not be making this podcast since I would be a bit dead.
Yeah, your compound interest of retardation is just skyrocketing.
Yeah, jeez. I mean, if you could transfer retardation into money, I reckon I would be a very rich
You're
man.
gonna heat your bathwater up with a toaster in 5 years. That's right.
Exactly. Oh. Anyway, what were we doing?
Would you
yeah.
rathers?
Would you rather? Yes. Hit me with one with.
This is my question,
Hit
I
me
think.
with one side.
Yeah. So would you
Yeah.
rather? This is a bit racy. So if the parents are listening, turn the volume up. Would you rather have an orgasm every time you eat a hot pocket, or have a hot pocket every time you masturbate? Now I don't know about you, but 3 hot pockets a day is way too much for me. I feel like getting the cholesterol intake would kill me.
Yeah, and like hot pockets, like you gotta like microwave it or like oven it or whatever. Like,
Are we saying they're cooked?
Well, what would
Are we
that
saying
be?
you just get a cooked hot pocket in your hand?
okay, okay. I don't know.
Okay,
Like,
this
do
is
you
stonks. What
get
if you
it
fuck the
frozen?
hot pocket? It's infinite hot
Wait,
pockets.
does
man.
that mean if you?
Though they are all infinitely tated.
Hold on. If you're masturbating while eating a hot pocket, you have an organism.
Organism. That's like the reverse of what normally happens.
All right, you'll have an you'll have an orgasm,
Yeah.
right? But this logic also says, oh no, it's all have a hot pocket every time you masturbate. Never mind, my logic doesn't work.
You don't get both.
I would have to. Yeah, no, I'll have to go for the second option because I think I do like hot pockets. I'll be right second.
No, I respect that. Second option. Fuck. Where are you putting them though? And how are you gonna explain to the parents that you've suddenly got a fucking 35 hot pockets a week?
Filling with hot pockets.
You know in SpongeBob?
35.
When like he changes Gary's diaper, and like no, what is it? No, it's when they're married, and Patrick won't take Gary's diapers out, and like a day passes, and there's like it's filling the house, filling Patrick's
Oh
house.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's familiar.
I'll put
yeah.
a new on screen.
Yeah, that'll be me with all the hot pockets. I
Yeah.
reckon. Yeah. All right. Sai, I have
Yeah.
one for you. Would you rather suddenly be half as old or twice as old, and you keep your mental age?
Look, I'm 17. I think you are too.
Mm.
I'm gonna round that
Yeah,
to 18
yep.
because I think I am closer to being 18 than I am 17. Yeah, by
Yeah.
1 month. So, I
I mean, we both have like the mental age of a 5-year-old. So if we double our age and we're 36, 5-year-old in a 36-year-old's body, I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Doesn't work.
Oh, what do I want to be 36? I don't think I do.
No.
If I was 13, wait, 36? Is that how that works? Yeah, hang on. If I was 13, then yeah, maybe I would, because I'd like to be 26. I think.
Yeah.
Because
But like a 26-year-old, like a 13-year-old's brain in a 26-year-old's body. That's
that's literally Logan
doesn't
Paul.
yeah, true, but would I really want to be Logan Paul?
True. I mean, if you've taken the 5 mil from the previous question, then you're definitely Logan Paul. That guy's stacked.
Oh
So much
yeah.
money.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'd be half as old because if I'm a 9-year-old and I can do like year 12 level schoolwork and like basically get straight A's, bro, I'm gonna be literally the king of 9-year-olds.
Jeez.
I think it'd be fun to play like a social game in like you seen Survivor?
Oh yeah. Oh, I do see Survivor sometimes.
Kind of the smart. Oh, segue. I'll make my point. Let me segue.
Segue.
Just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I feel like I just play a fun social game with all the other fucking year 5s. Just make them do stuff for me. Because I feel like I have a pretty good understanding of how primary school kids operate and how the social hierarchy works, to the point where I could just, slowly, do what I never could the first time round, be popular. So, for reasons of vengeance, I'll be taking the first option. What about you?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be 36. Like, I don't want actual responsibilities.
Yeah, be an old person.
Also, yeah. Yuck, gross. Sai, I think you mentioned Survivor before.
Oh, I did. It's a great show.
Yeah.
Great topic for a podcast.
Yeah, I think yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it would be a good topic for a podcast, but like, I don't know, if the podcast is like 90 minutes, like, what's the point? Yeah, I don't think I could watch a 90-minute long podcast just about Survivor.
That's a good point. Especially not a weekly hour-and-a-half long podcast about Survivor.
No one would watch that.
I would never watch that.
No one at all would watch that. But
I don't think anybody would watch that. No. Just for the slightly less retarded viewers at home, we have two friends, dear friends, I think, Evan and Freddie, and they have a podcast where they discuss Survivor, and like give like a recap of the week's episodes and give theories, predictions, kind of like game theory, but really shit. And I'm kidding. Matt, if you're somehow watching,
unironically watch those.
please make Five Nights at Freddy's Part 25. I need it right now.
Yeah, I know. Like,
And I watch them in order sometimes.
like,
They're my comfort videos.
12.
If I have a spare 27 hours to burn, I'll check them on. Yeah. The other thing is, all I can think of is when Markiplier goes, "Was that the bite of 87?"
It's brilliant. I love it. It's just my favorite thing.
It's a part of
Yeah.
internet culture.
Yeah.
Now. Matt Pat many video is like a staple meme. Oh, so I think the inspiration for this podcast did come from the fact that Evan and Freddie, whose show is
Like,
called
people are
Evan
gonna
and
watch
Freddie
this.
Talk Survivor. I'll leave a link in the description because I do want to actually promote the show.
That's true. I mean,
Yeah, look, I think we have a big overlap with the Survivor fan base. Yeah, because the people who believe that show is real are smart enough to watch this podcast.
yeah. I think next time
I think we are planning to get Freddie on as a guest
What's the name of our
on one of the
podcast?
future episodes.
I think next time.
Did you forget our podcast name?
Yeah, the podcast. I think Fishingcast. That's it. Yeah, I think next episode.
You mean
of the
what we are
podcast-
currently,
of-
the Fishingcast,
of
or in
the
general, the
podcast,
podcast?
We will aim to get a
Yeah.
guest on board, and obviously, all several. Yeah, you never know. There could be competitions, games, trivia,
Or several.
Yeah, prize money. No, we're poor.
Yeah.
Well, we're not poor, but we're cheapskates.
Prize money? No prize
Sorry.
money. You pay us. We are cheap. Also, if there are people watching this for some reason, first of all, why are you doing it? And do you need help?
That's right.
Second of all, leave a comment for an idea for the podcast name.
Yeah,
'cause we're changing
we
them every
want to
episode.
shout you out,
If you
but
use
it's
yours,
just if
we
we-
will
if
maybe
you
shout you
remember
out.
or not.
Maybe, if I remember.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, today's been a
No
pretty
promises.
good episode. Thanks. I think yeah, Oh, I believe there are actually 3 would you
I
rather.
think you'll find there's actually still 3 would you rather's left. Fizz.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
And if you want
that's
a
true,
rival,
that's
Evan
true.
and Freddy Talk
No, no,
Survivor. We
it's
need to
not
talk
an
for
hour.
an hour and 10 minutes. So let's get going. Yeah. Here's a Peter Griffin joke explain moment for the audience. Evan and Freddy Talk Survivor. The episodes are very long. Like an hour 40 was the last one.
All right.
So
So
that was
now that the Peter Griffin moment is over,
Peter Griffin moment
I will
over.
go on to the next would you rather. All right.
It-
Would you rather be scolded by Gordon Ramsay, Eminem, or Donald Trump?
just a phase.
I think it was you. I didn't add. It's not funny at all.
Who picked this one? Is it me?
Yeah, Gordon
I'm an
Ramsay.
idiot. It's not funny at all.
I would want to get scolded by Gordon Ramsay. Like Eminem.
I don't know. I think
who
Gordon
he is.
Ramsay's a bit
And
cringe.
Donald Trump. Well, then
Oh,
again,
what?
getting scolded.
I want the Don. I want to get. I'm
See, it would be funny.
You're worthless.
Right?
You have no value. How many buildings do you own? 0 exactly.
Yeah, like
How many
like,
federal
if you
crimes have
remember
you
back
committed?
to, was
0.
it
I've done
journalist?
thousands.
Someone Swan. I
At
think
my
it
level.
was. Yeah. Like if he was like doing what he was.
Oh,
like,
the dude
doing
with the
there,
COVID
like Trump, I don't know.
numbers. Yeah.
Being himself. That would be funny. Exactly. Like
The
Yeah.
US is leading
I think
in
getting
Germany,
reprimanded by Donald
China,
Trump would be
the
funniest.
world.
But the most satisfying, in my opinion, would be getting
so
reprimanded
funny.
by Gordon Ramsay. Because, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to have like royally fucked up though. I think.
Yeah, it just becomes.
I'd love it to be
scary.
in the context of like
Eminem,
one of
I
the
don't
shows.
know
Otherwise, it's just
anything
for no
about
reason.
Eminem.
It just becomes
Yeah.
personal, which is kind of
Yeah,
sucky.
don't care. Yeah, he's weird. Don't like him.
He's become very
Yeah.
lame in the recent years. Nem Nem? Yeah, respect. Nem
Yes.
Nem. Alright, here's a good one. Hang on. Felix?
Jeez.
Fizz, my
Oh.
dear friend. Would you rather have to curse in every sentence or not be able to curse at all?
Like, okay, would
Curse words being,
yeah, would
I guess,
something
any
such
word
as,
that
like,
you say with kind of
hells, or, like,
malintention, right?
heck or damn
I guess you can
count as a curse word,
go.
or does it have to be like? Yeah. Like,
See, that's my
What
that's
the
my thing.
hell?
If you're saying like hell, no. But if you're using it in like a swearing
Yeah,
context, in a
I'm sorry, I
cussing
should-
context,
I should
if you will.
repent. I apologize.
hey,
To answer your
this is
question.
a Christian podcast. Hence why we
to answer your
talk
question,
about karma
I would not.
and hot
I would
pockets.
rather not be able to curse at all because I think in every single sentence, like if you're like I don't know delivering a speech, it's like delivering a eulogy, like this man, led the greatest fucking life I ever knew. It just doesn't work. Or if. Jeez. Retarded
The fact
names
that
think
was
like
actually
sound
my exact
retarded
thought
names
when I
think
read the
alike.
thing was like, what if I'm giving a funeral speech? Jeez.
Conventional retardation.
100%,
Jesus.
dude. It's called like convergent retardation, I think. Yeah, but I do feel like you could just. I suppose you could just say you had Tourette's, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could.
And how quiet can you say the curse word? Can I go like, yeah, so I was at the mall the other day, and or just actually say it at the matching volume, or loud. If it was screaming it, then it'd be a different story.
Yeah, I think you just have to say it. So like, you can say I was at the fucking mall today, right?
Yeah, I mean,
But, yeah.
it'd be worse if you can't explain the circumstance you're in, right?
Like I have to fucking swear in every single fucking sentence.
I guess you can actually explain
you can
away
say that.
that you're not swearing easier, right? You're just like trying to focus on your vocabulary or whatever. That's kind of like You're a nerd if you do that. Hey, to all the non-cursors in the audience, fuck you. Jesus. No, but like I feel like
I don't think we're gonna have an audience that listens to this point in the show. They would have left at what?
so Hot Pockets.
When we started talking about the Office.
Oh,
Yeah,
The
they
Office.
would have left at Hot
When we spoke for
Pockets.
20 minutes about how Kevin is funny. Right, I think here's the last question. Do you want to ask it?
All right, I think this is my personal favorite question, and I think Sai, you will agree with me on this.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a body as dense as steel or a body as stretchy as rubber?
Look, the word stretchy is interesting. I'm assuming it means like Elastigirl, that I still have like full motor control, but I can stretch out. Like,
Yeah.
if it's just I can be more pliable, that kind of sucks, right?
Yeah.
But rubber holds its shape, right? It doesn't like collapse in itself.
We'll say you have like Elastigirl capabilities.
So it's like Elastigirl versus Colossus from the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say Elastic, I think.
Yeah, same.
Because steel
think,
can be like shot through, right? You can shoot steel. Can you?
Yeah, I mean, if your entire body is as dense as steel, it would only like dent you pretty much. I think.
Oh, as in
But, I mean-
as in like you're as dense as steel. You're not made of steel. Oh, duh.
Oh no. You are made of steel.
As dense as steel.
Yes.
Isn't it? Would it be
as dense
organic
as steel.
matter?
Oh.
Packed as dense as steel. If so,
Then
can
yeah,
you walk
I guess it would
under
have
the
to,
weight of
'cause-
your own denseness?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't think you could. That's why, because like if you look at The Incredibles, right? Elastigirl can do like anything
Essentially,
essentially.
But
Yeah,
you can't vote.
she's just
That's a really. Oh no, hang on. It's in the 70s, isn't it? Not the 20s. Damn it. I thought it was the 20s for some reason.
oh my god. No, wait, is it in the 70s? I thought it was like 2000s.
No, it's the 70s, isn't it?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I mean all the cars are like old.
I gotta
almost
Google this.
look like Camaros almost. Yeah,
When
hold on.
is The Incredibles set? 1962. Okay, I was a bit off.
Okay, so she would have been able to vote, but she would have had significant, like, prejudice against her.
Yeah, to say her life would be easy would be a bit of a stretch.
Oh.
Sigh, you know what that means? One more on the counter.
Don't do it, Si. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's like I'll cut
So,
to the
yeah.
scene from Breaking Bad where he's like got the gun, trying to pick at a shoot.
All right. So, are you saying a stretch is rubber?
Yeah, I would definitely say that. Mostly
Yeah,
because
I'm saying that
if
as
you're
well.
even if you're made of steel, I mean at least you're immune to jet fuel, right? But it's a very niche joke. I hope people get it. You know, like the 9/11, like jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
Oh my god. That was not. I was thinking of Syndrome when he fell into like the engine
Oh,
for some reason. I don't know.
No, my jokes aren't nearly that nuanced. It's simply, haha, Bush did 911. Am I right, all the kids?
911. Oh. They both would have survived if they were as dense as steel.
Oh,
Sad.
yeah. What a shame, dude.
Jeez. Think that brings us to the end of the Would You Rather section of the podcast.
Oh yeah, that's the last question.
Jeez.
We just check the
Damn.
Google Doc. Be professional.
And to be honest, looks like there's one more thing on our list.
There is two.
Now, as you were well aware, our YouTube channel,
Which you're subscribed to.
called, Fizz, yeah, which you are obviously subscribed to.
Notifications on.
Fizz and Sai present. Yeah, notifications on, please. Like, comment, subscribe, obviously.
Report.
Yeah, don't forget to report. Yeah, Fizz and Sai present the podcast. We have a few liked videos that we will obviously link in the description below. But I think one of them is it top 20 sexiest Family Guy Lois Griffin moments.
So here's the thing.
Is that one of them?
I made the Google account and I made the YouTube channel and I gave Fizz the login information very trustingly, and Fizz sends me a text, and the text reads very innocently, "Am I supposed to leave liked videos on public? Like, what videos the channel likes, do I leave them public?" And I said, "Yeah, sure. What the hell?" And I logged into the account later, and I go to the search bar, and it's just full of Family Guy sexy moments, Family Guy calm, Family Guy top 20 Lois Griffin breast moments. And I go to look at the like videos, and here, I'll read some out, because these are just hilarious. How do I... is it just about? Where's like videos?
Oh yeah, I'm here now. I'm
Here.
here now. So starting from the bottom, we have 20 Family Guy moments where characters did it.
It means sex.
Yeah. What else we got?
Hot cassette, Family Guy best moments.
Yeah. Peter, for God's sake, she's having a baby, in reference to Peter Griffin.
Family Guy, 6,000 fajitas. We have our friend's Mario Kart speedrun video that we liked.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We've accidentally liked Evan and Freddy Talk Survivor for some reason.
Yeah, I think I meant the dislike, I just missed it.
It's a bit embarrassing.
I was that nauseated by the content of the podcast, I missed the dislike button.
Right above that, we have Family Guy.
Peter goes back to third grade. And then some of my likes. Actually, this is yours, isn't it? This one here, the Hindu, was it? Arabic alphabet.
Yeah, a video on how to write the Arabic alphabet, I think.
Yeah, which has actually been
This
watched
is one of
all the
your
way
side?
through. I don't know why. Like, the red bar at the bottom is literally all the way across the video. Felix didn't just...
What can I say? I love the Arabic alphabet. It's beautiful.
And now we come into my kind of contributions, which are a couple vines, I think. And one was Abdul Basit versus Kari Sheikh Idi Shaban from Tanzania. And I haven't watched it. It might be a rap battle. It might be a political debate. I have no idea. And then we have...
Honestly, I hope it's both.
TF2 animation called Spy Gaming. And then 2 medical science animations. One for brain tumor resection. And then one for how wisdom teeth are removed.
It's a colourful liked video section, and obviously we will link all videos into
Oh,
the
yeah,
description.
the like video is now private, I think. Or is the playlist private?
Yeah, I've tried to make them public, but I just don't think I can.
No, I think YouTube is understanding what is going on here. This will be on Spotify, so if you're listening on Spotify, do drop a sub on the channel, obviously.
Yeah, why would you listen on Spotify though? Like,
bro, we can't be isolating our audience just yet.
I mean, okay.
But if you're listening on an Android phone, fuck you. Buy an iPhone, then listen to the podcast in that order.
or just use YouTube because yeah, Spotify's gross.
Yeah, and YouTube has
And-
at least 5% of the memes you referenced in an image. Most of them will remain as audio descriptions, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing we're going to say the image is going to like pop up onto the screen right now, but like for example, if I say an image of Peter Griffin is going to come up onto the screen right now, it's not going to come up onto the screen. Let's be real. Sai's not going to do that.
no. Like my work policy is minimal, in one word.
Yeah.
So I totally
Minimal,
won't edit
minimal.
in Peter Griffin doing a dab or doing the floss or doing his taxes.
No, that would be too much effort for you, Sai.
Hate to get on meta, but we have
Anyway.
hit at the 1 hour mark, which is I think a good aim for, I guess, a podcast that I'm not actually sure is gonna hit the internet, but if it does,
I feel 1 hour of recorded content gives about what 2 minutes of bearable
well, it's
content.
like cordial, right?
Would
You
you
got to
say?
mix it down.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'd say that.
I'm pretty proud actually. If I
Anyway,
can get all sappy on the first episode, it's pretty good. Look, I'm gonna have to cut out all the
Good.
times that Felix said some racial slurs. So if you see the podcast is about 45 minutes long, that explains why. Like,
it's just 15 minutes.
well, it
of,
was my fault for bringing
racial
up the
and horrific
Japanese, but
slurs.
I just can't believe you went there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It was a bit uncalled for,
Exactly.
but next episode I'll try and dial it
Especially
down.
considering he's a Weezer
maybe
fan.
5%. A Weezer fan. Sorry, is it me or is it you that's currently writing a video essay on Weezer?
Hey, you can't leak that to the press. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna censor the word
Ooh.
Weezer like a bunch of times. leave the fans guessing what I was saying.
So every time I say Weezer, you're going to censor it.
Oh, I'll probably censor it with like sub to the YouTube channel or something. Censor it with propelling it. Alright, I think that does actually wrap up the first episode of the podcast.
Yeah, I think it
Subtitle:
does.
Men Who Fish. No, the Fishingcast.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, the fishing cast.
But also Men Who Fish, or What the Fish. Obviously, next episode we'll have a whole new name, so look forward to that. It's probably going to
Yeah,
be not nearly
look
as
forward
funny
to
as this
that.
first one because this was the best one.
Yeah, obviously, and we've already run out of ideas.
Yeah, look, that Google Doc took 45 minutes to write, and it was just us ranting about The Office, Peter Griffin, looking at OkBuddyRetard. Like, oh my god. I have very high hopes for this podcast, and I hope you do too.
Yeah. Thank you for listening, and we might see you next time.
Exactly. In the meantime,
Thank you.
stay retarded, and thank you for listening. Goodbye.
Stay
Say goodbye,
retarded.
Felix.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Felix.